You just got F122 and now want to find out the perfect settings to calibrate your gamepad. Then you come to the right place. Then this is the F122 controller settings guide in under 5 minutes. Welcome back to Overtake.gg, and today we have a look at the most used steering wheel of them all, the gamepad. And there are actually quite some changes you can do in the settings menu to fine-tune this puppy. We'll start with the ERS mode, then move on to the slider settings, and in the end I will show you a really handy trick how you can get the most important in-race adjustments on speed dial. Alright, the ERS mode is up first. This is to 100% a subjective setting, and you can definitely choose to leave it at default if you wish to do so. But first, what does it actually do? You can set it on toggle or hold here. Toggle means that when you press the overtake button in a session, the ERS will be activated and will stay activated until you press the button again. Hold, on the other hand, will need you to actively press and hold the overtake button to harvest the extra energy. So hold can be really useful, especially if you're one of the guys that's always forgetting to deactivate the extra power again. And if you don't want to change your grip on the gamepad twice for clicking twice. So really cool trick, but as I said in the beginning, really subjective. Some may want to leave the ERS mode activated over longer periods of time, and holding a button down might distract you from precise inputs with your steering thumb. You never know, just test what you prefer and choose accordingly. Next, let's jump into the calibration of the pad and fiddle with all the sliders available. Let's have a look at the steering saturation first. Open the test menu so you can see what's going on, and afterwards flick your left stick 100% to the left and to the right to see if you can access the full range of motion here. If the steering numbers at both ends don't match 100, you have to increase this option by a bit. This is vital so you can access the full range of motion from the controller. The same goes for the steering dead zone. Open the test menu again, flick your left joystick a bit to the left and right, and the value for steering should return to a neutral 0 if everything is set up correctly. If that's not the case and you have some drifting of your stick going on here, fine-tune the dead zone until the number is 0 again. Third slider, the steering linearity, and this one again is more about feeling than actual science. But it can drastically help you to have more control over your car in slow turns. Simply set this value somewhere between 0 and 25 to desensitize the range of motion at lower values of steering input. Meaning you need to steer more at lower steering angles, which will make the car control easier and more predictable through that Monza T1. Last two sliders are the braking and acceleration linearity, and as it is not easy to be precise with those either, I recommend a setting of around about 50 for both, just to make it easier to apply controlled amounts of force in your gas and brake modulation, as would otherwise only be possible with a pedal set. Nice, our controller is already feeling quite good, but now we need some high-level trickery, okay you guys? Everybody of you must certainly know the MFD, your quick HUD where you can see all kinds of different information on your car. While playing on controller, it's really annoying to press the assigned button multiple times, only to press it in the end one more time too often and miss again the differential and brake by screen. But we can fix that. Head over to the key bindings and unbind everything that's mapped to your right stick. The default, that's looking left, right and backwards, but let's be honest, you have a perfectly well-functioning mirror and proximity markers as well, so you should be fine. Now put the brake bias and the differential settings in left, right and up, down, so you can quickly adjust those on the fly. And there you go, everything you need to know settings-wise to enjoy F122 with a gamepad to the fullest. If you have any more tricks for the controller to share with the community, let us know in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel and ring the bell for mobile notifications so you won't miss the upcoming tutorials we will have on F122 here on the channel, all in a rapid amount of time explaining the most important features. So get subscribed. But that's it from me today. Thank you for tuning in. See you next time around. Cheers!